Environmental Services manages recycling programs and contracts for garbage disposal. Currently, Clark County residents and businesses are recycling 49% of the solid waste they generate, which is about average for Washington counties. Through partnerships and creativity, the Sustainability and Outreach staff in Environmental Services have developed additional programs to recover materials that would otherwise end up in the landfill. When these recovery programs are factored in, Clark County keeps 57% of its waste out of the landfill, which is one of the highest rates of waste reduction in the state.
A lot of what we do does fall under sustainability, and the ultimate goal is to conserve and protect our natural resources. So we do a wide variety of activities, from the household hazardous waste to even the Planet Clark trailer.
Unwanted household hazardous waste, such as paint and pesticides, can currently be dropped off at 3 facilities in the county, and there have been free satellite events for rural areas of Clark County since 1999.
Our goal was to make it that no one had to drive more than 5 miles to get to an event. So we started putting them in Amboy and Yakult and La Center, and a lot of the towns and cities, we put them in conjunction with their cleanup days. You try to reach everybody and make it easy for them, because most people want to do the right thing.
Proper disposal of hazardous waste is not only good for the environment, but especially important in Clark County, where almost all drinking water comes from underground aquifers. In 2011, 105,000 pounds of household hazardous waste was collected from satellite events. As an added convenience, electronics, black foam, and fluorescent bulbs are now accepted at these popular collections.
We're real pleased that when we go out to places like Amboy and Yakult, that the people are saving it. That's the indication to us that our message is working, that people are willing to save this from one year to the next.
To educate and inspire residents to conserve energy and resources, Environmental Services has partnered with private businesses, Clark County Community Development, and other agencies to create the traveling Planet Clark trailer.
With community development, and they promote their permits issuing and safe building, and we on the other hand are promoting things that go into that, the green building materials, new products that are on the market that might be of interest to people who are redoing their homes or building a new home.
In its second year, the Planet Clark trailer can be viewed at numerous events, including the Home and Garden Idea Fair and the Clark County Fair. Display items and materials were donated by businesses and manufacturers.
We are a partnership project, and more of our departments are becoming involved in this with their materials and their displays, and we just feel like this is a terrific outreach venue.
For the recent Earth Day celebration, Environmental Services coordinated a do-it-yourself or DIY fair. Among the activities was a free document shredding, displays, and free workshops to learn how to repair and reuse some common household items.
And we really want to encourage people to repair things before they just throw them away. If they still have life left in them, if they're useful, we'd like to give them the skills to fix them up and keep using them as long as they can. And they can save money at the same time.
16 workshops covered topics such as bicycle maintenance, screen door and window repair, basic plumbing, as well as earth-friendly practices such as tree planting and care and building a rain barrel.
We really wanted to observe Earth Day in a practical way that people would enjoy, and not everyone wants to go out or can go out and plant trees or pull weeds. So we wanted to provide an alternative for them to celebrate the day where they could come inside and learn about different subjects that can help them help the environment.
For a wealth of information on how to reuse and recycle, as well as alternative options, the brochure or online A to Z recycling directory contains an accumulation of information to help you.
Right now there's about 550 categories, and we've added other pieces of information. For example, if you looked up on the website how to get rid of some of your pesticides, you will find additional information about alternatives to pesticides. Not only can you dispose of them properly, but you can get some tips on how to avoid using toxics in the future.
The online directory is updated regularly and provides a convenient resource for individuals who want to do the right thing for the environment. At 11,000 hits a month, the site is one of the county's most popular web pages.
I think it's more in the forefront for people. They have a passion and a concern, and they want to do their part. We have a group of employees who are also very passionate about this. They're very energetic. They're always coming up with new ideas and ways that we can improve our programs and just want to do more.
For their efforts to conserve and protect our natural resources by making it easier for citizens to make earth-friendly choices, the Sustainability and Outreach staff of Clark County Environmental Services receives this month's Our Personal Best.